There we go.
Sorry, Robert.
No, that was all
That
right.
was
I
so
had
weird.
no clue where Beaver
Oh, I hit
was,
the
so
wrong
I
button.
slowed down.
Yeah, my spotter's telling cars stopped up high and he's
Okay.
flashing everywhere.
Works. That works, right? Hi,
Sorry,
Caitlin.
Whit.
Hi, Caitlin.
You good?
Hopefully I don't sound weird. Trying to get some things working.
Hey, sorry if I hit you there, Beaver. You're popping all over the place, man.
I saw you got your wheel. When are you joining us? That's true. I mean, you're not wrong. You're joining us. What's up, Gator? How you guys doing? Let's try to have some fun tonight. Speaking to myself, been a poopy boy last couple weeks, and I just want to have some fun. I need it. I need to have some fun. Still can't figure out a really good line around here. I'm okay in terms of pace, not the greatest. And I just want to get better. I want to be faster. I don't know what to do differently. Other than maybe getting on throttle at different times or getting off throttle at certain times. Find these tracks. I'm not even. What? Get out of here, crew chief. I feel like that's a lie. Because why else would you say that? It was even more suspicious of you to say you went easy on the booze than it was for you to not say anything at all. Oh, hey, he has a therapy. Liquid therapy. And therapy doesn't work for everybody. I'll tell you that.
Car up high, still low.
That lap time was 31.5.
I'm doing okay today. Doing okay.
That puts you 0.5 off the pace. You've just done a 31.4.
Yeah, I mean it's not like in a bad way, just okay. Just I'm doing good. A good day at work.
Hey,
Other
Tyler,
than,
sorry if I pushed up into you're not. I'm not sure. I got tight up here too.
Other than
Nah, you're all good. I got nervous.
oh my gosh. Other than
Put it in
people
wrong
just
myself.
not knowing how to drive. That's about it today. Oh Jesus. Why does that always get me? Oh, Caitlin. Oh my god. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you so much. I think it's a Caitlin, did it?
20 minutes to go. You're now 1.0.
I can only see it with my right eye. I lift my headset up. And I can't see out of my right eye. With my glasses, it's the only eye that needs correction. And of course, when I try to look at it, I can't read it. Uh-oh. Woo. So is the broadcast stream up yet? I know there's still like 20 minutes or so. We have 19 minutes left. I don't know if they're up yet.
You're currently 1.1 off the latest pace. That was
It is.
2.0.
Have you guys seen Bugs' livery yet? His new car. It's getting close to the wall. Sparks are flying. Joe Cortez in the booth today, huh? Didn't he used to do it with Didn't he used to do it? Like back when Wes was a rookie?
Outside. Stay low. Clear.
Oh, so Ryan is in it too? I know Ryan said something about him getting stuck out in the roads. Out in the boot in the roads. Or are you saying you don't watch the broadcasts when Ryan is in it? Is that what you're saying? He's not there, he didn't make it? Rip.
That last lap was at 32.1.
Yeah, he's been busy. Been a busy boy. I mean, content creation isn't his main job, so. Whew. No, I know he used to do it with Ryan, but there was somebody like back when Ryan was racing too. It was like a few years ago. Literally, it was when Wes was a rookie. Wes got brought up as a rookie. Jeff was doing the broadcast with somebody. I just can't remember who it was.
That puts you 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Well, I wonder how Joe's gonna do then. Well, didn't know. You should have been here that long, Caitlin. How dare you? You call yourself a fan? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, yeah. I used to do it with people.
Currently 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Back when I was watching, when I had hopes of joining the OCRP iRacing League. Yeah, I'll leave you. I'll let it slide. You always gotta start somewhere. Yeah, when I actually first started watching them was when, like, literally 2 months after Bugs went AWOL.
All good, man. I'm still practice. Sure, no worries.
Actually, was primarily a watcher of Bugs. I didn't really watch Jeff's stuff. And, actually, weirdly enough, I found Bugs from a video for Car Mechanic Sim. I watched Bugs' Car Mechanic Simulator stuff. There's like 8 videos or so that he had on it back then. And,
That puts you 1.6 off the latest pace. That lap time was 32.6.
and then I started watching his GTA RP stuff.
Stay high.
Still there.
Still there.
Still there. He's still
Still
there.
there.
They're low.
Clear inside.
If it wasn't for your brother. That's basically what I've done.
It's heads up.
That's basically what I've done with my parents.
You're now 1.6 off the pace.
Got my parents watching their videos now.
2.5.
Woo! Tires are getting worn.
Inside.
Inside
Clear
clear.
inside. You're inside.
Keep high. They're on the
Clear,
inside.
clear.
Outside. You got
Inside.
one. 3 wide. You're on the outside.
Inside. 2 wide.
Inside clear.
Clear inside.
Oh, I saw the murder. I saw it. Absolutely pushed him out of the way.
1.9 off the pace. That lap was at 32.9.
Dylan, you got a new scheme tonight?
15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
Yeah. Just a color change and some logo change.
Color change. For me, you're not entirely at all the same car.
Can't leave it a bit, mate. 17th place. You're now
Oh, that's a big message. Hold on.
Clear, clear.
It looks good. I like it. Oh, and it still looks good. Don't worry about it.
You appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta get a new car. My car's old. It was old for a while.
You're currently
No, you're good with the long. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Much longer than that. If it was like 2 or 3 more lines longer than that, it probably wouldn't have been able to read it all. So, just to let you know, if you try to send another long one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
you're now 2.0 off the lead accelerator.
Outside.
Your lap time was at 32.9.
Still there. Clear.
Yeah, you're good. That's fine. That's cool. I like how everyone comes with like different stories. I actually don't either, Gator. I really don't. I enjoy their 5PD episodes and their RP stuff, but I actually don't watch it as much as I used to. I don't watch most of their stuff as much as I used to. I still try to, but I really don't. Either I'm streaming throughout the night, or I'm doing other games with friends, and I just don't have the quote-unquote time to watch it anymore, really. I usually just kind of have them on in the background more so than me actually watching them. We got some good stuff out there still.
You're currently 2.3 seconds off the pace.
Outside.
317. Clear and
Clear
line.
outside.
Woo! I was turning it as much as I could.
That was good.
Oh, that's all she wrote for me. I know it was. I was just trying to keep it off of you. Oh, bye bye. So a slight amount of damage just absolutely kills your car here, much like Auto Club. Oh. I remember that. I remember that. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, we're going around. Can't seem to get this pit entry right. Woo! Oh, yeah, it's okay. Appreciate you stopping by now that you do. Oh, my God. Tires are dead. Fun.
Damn, you sign off.
Yeah, sorry about that. Got away from me. Oh, I'm gonna miss it again. Oh no, we're good.
All good.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Yeah, I promise. I just got away from me is all.
Box in 5, 4.
Only a little
3,
bit.
2, 1. Box now.
At least it wasn't Alex. Perfect. That's good, Caitlin. And now here we are. Here we are.
Move it, move it.
Move it. Ooh, move it.
Okay, Ryan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I got shoved way down in terms of speed.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
Yes. Woo! Oh, that's gonna be a black flag.
Black flag.
Like either black flag.
It's to
In
service.
exit safely. Need to come in and serve a 30-second penalty.
Who needs that? Go say hi. Izzy, just go live. Go tell him I say hi.
Come in for the black flag or you'll be disqualified.
$10.
Yeah.
Hey, you know on the back of your car it says don't get hurt, but that it might not be a good idea to sit in the middle of the road, you know?
We've got 2 laps left to come in and serve this penalty.
Well, see, I was testing your ability to pay attention to safety markers, but apparently it isn't very good, Kyle.
Your car's not bright enough.
I'll have to work on that.
I'll do my best.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yep.
Move it, move it.
Hey, what was that about testing your safety?
I tapped the wall right there.
All right, Ryan. There's a car exit in the pits. Heads up.
The car hitting your pitch, heads up.
That puts you 0.7 off the pace. Your last lap time was at 31.7.
Bye-bye.
Did I hit you, Chuck?
Not at all, man. I drove it in too deep.
The pace.
That's what she said.
Six pit in.
I had to be sure to say that. I had to make sure to say it, or somebody else did.
P18, you're currently 1.0 seconds off the pace. You've just done at 32.0.
Hey Joel, did you buy Leonard's tire hacks?
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I don't know, man.
Off the leader's pace. That lap was at 31.8.
Pretty surprised myself, to be
You've
honest.
just done at 31.3.
I'm just gonna say everyone who beats me has tire hacks from now on.
Six out.
Woo! That's a wall.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Right?
P18, the lap time was at 32.0.
Then don't. Just don't work. They can't make you work. Let's be real there. Can't make you do anything. Yeah, but not when Reno becomes a big full-time streamer, then you'll be fine. Don't have to worry about it.
You're currently
You don't need no man. Take care of you.
What's going on, Allison? I'm coming in behind you.
Keep digging.
They're on the
Clear,
inside.
clear.
you just done at 32.1.
Outside.
Still
Slow.
there. Still there. Outside
Clear
line's clear.
outside.
Coming up
Car
on your
outside.
road. Clear up high.
Clear outside.
Right side.
Outside.
Clear outside.
Bowie.
Alright, Ryan, there's a car exiting the pit.
You ain't paying, you don't want it, huh?
That puts you 2.3 seconds off the leader's pace. Your lap time was 33.3. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Sorry, Robert. I don't know if I could undo right there.
Oh,
No, you're good, man.
Watch your speed.
that's my way in. Oh, I'm actually some same way.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Ugh. The seat is weird. I like perfectly cups my back, and I if I like move weird, it like does that like air fart noise. Hilarious. I know I stayed up high to him, but I don't know if he came down or if I
Go,
went
go,
up.
go.
Oh, he came down. Came down. Although I was probably going to go up. Boop. Boop. That's all good. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. I have Sunday Fun Day on Sunday. Sunday Fun Day campaign. DCS flight stuff on Sunday. Midday. I'm gonna try to stream it.
Exits
See
clear.
how it goes. Last time I tried to stream that back when I had like 3 followers, it didn't go very well. Computer couldn't handle it.
Check a flag. P9.
Otherwise, oh, I didn't realize it was time already. Otherwise, it's Saturday is gonna be my computer tear apart day.
That's the end of the session. P19.
I've got to tear it apart, clean it, and swap my Windows drive over to another. I'll free up my seat. It'll be midday, 12 o'clock my time. 2 hours behind.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Ryan. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Now, how do you qualify here? I didn't do well qualifying here last week because, well, I showed up With 8 seconds left to qualify before I had an EOL penalty. Okay, we know you like to roleplay as a bush. And if you're too busy to do that, don't worry about showing up.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag. Here comes your first time lap.
Hold on. Well, this lap's trash. I almost hit the wall.
One more lap.
Tenth position.
When you're not spreading support, you're spreading roots.
Johnston, 31.5. Fastest lap for Lacido,
Woo,
31.2.
okay.
You're currently
Dang, Tyler, look at that. 31-2? Good talk.
Sorry. Oh, how did I do that?
No worries, Caitlin. That was a good lap, man. Good job. I'm probably gonna die going into the pits today.
look out for the pits.
Cannot seem to get the pit entry right. I think the actual entrance for it is going into 3, but I feel like there's no rule on that, so people are gonna go in on.
Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Honestly, not gonna lie, I think my second lap would have been faster, but I hit the wall coming out of 2.
Oh, sorry if that was me.
Oh no, no, because I had set the I'd
Hey,
finished
thanks,
both my
Summer.
laps
Thank you.
when you mentioned
Enjoy
my-
watching wherever you're
my
watching
time,
from.
But yeah, that was like I have a feeling I could have been close to 1 if.
Oh, God. Okay, sorry, I was fixing something. Let's get it, huh? That one was kind of sketchy. Almost hit the wall here. See the RPM difference right there? Got really close right there. They got loose coming out of 4. This lap was okay. I can't tell if getting down low like this is faster or being in the middle. It seems like no matter where I do it, someone's faster than me on the opposite line that I'm on. So I don't know which line's faster. Or if I'm doing something wrong.
All right. Congrats, Rucci, on another pole. Welcome into Kansas. We got 125 laps on tap for us tonight. You know, nothing like a night race. Kind of shake things up a little bit. Remember to stay to the right on pit lane. Pit road speed is 45. And I guess I'll turn it over to Tony. What you got, race control?
Same as always. Everybody love everybody. Be careful. stay the right on pit. 5 in, 5 out on your pit boxes. Get up there, get in line under yellow so we don't get guys trapped out there, and have fun, drive hard, don't kill each other.
All teams as well. Make sure you enable all teams. We'll go at 3:30, so about 40 seconds.
Whoop, whoop.
Good luck, everyone.
Good lap, Tyler.
Thanks. My second lap would have been better, but I slammed the wall.
Textures. Safer barriers. You would never know they're not real. That.
That's the end of the session. P11.
That says. I think that said Kansas Raceway.
Good luck.
Hey, GG luck, man. You well at the start. Don't give it up.
I'm gonna need it.
Give it up. You got it. Race. Heart desires.
We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Macedo, I just realized I mixed you and Nick's scheme up. I honestly don't remember what yours look like now. I don't know if you heard that yet.
Mine?
No, Macedo. Did I say Reno? I think I said Macedo. Dylan. I said he had a new livery, but I think he just had new colors. Whatever. GG luck, everybody! Well. Good luck, everyone. Viewers, hope you enjoy. Oh, entertaining. You hear weird, like, tearing noises in the background. They're not tearing noises. It's a styrofoam, very thin styrofoam piece getting pushed by my fan, and it just makes a weird noise. If you hear it, I don't think you will, but you might hear it if I'm talking. I don't know. But you will hear the squeak. It's still here. Never leaving.
3 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
P11. The track temp is 26 Celsius. Follow car number 48 in the outside column.
Outside. Someone here's wrong.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed. Catch 40. 8. Car.
Well, Bucks, it's nice to see at least one thing stay consistent, huh?
Yeah, us getting almost the same time every time.
Every time, man.
Get ready. Going green.
Okay, Ryan, stay calm. Focus.
Green flag. Green flag. Put your car outside. Still there.
Keep it steady, still
On the
there.
bottom. 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide.
Here, I'm on right side. It's there.
Clear.
Right side.
Outside.
He's still there.
Oh.
Car inside. Still
Keep it
there.
steady, still there. Still there.
Hold your line.
It's just done 31.6. E12. The guy in front has just
Hold
done
your line.
31.7. The guy behind has just done it 31.7.
Hold your line. He's still there.
Inside.
Oh.
They're
They're
inside.
inside.
Line up on the inside.
They're inside.
They're
Car
low.
inside. They're inside.
Caution.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road
Sorry, Bugs. I
closed.
smacked the wall and just barely nicked you.
Race cars out. Line up single file behind car number
Inside,
96.
Chuck. Inside, Chuck.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Inside, Chuck.
Catch stop.
But I can't get a break.
All good, man.
Of course, it's me hitting you. I just I can't get a break from you.
This car back stretch.
Oh, that was scary when it was 3 wide.
The stupid safer barrier. I barely clip it and it just yeets the front of my car over to the wall.
This car in turn 3.
I smacked the wall just a tiny bit and it just threw me over it. I must have barely clipped Bugs. Like, I didn't feel him hit me, but he got knocked loose. And then there was just nothing I could do for him.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Damage on mine for sure because I hit the wall.
Robert.
I'm gonna assume he has damage too.
Am I blinking at all? The pace car's
Box
blinking
in
in and out for
5,
me up there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Doesn't look like you're blinking to me.
Yep, so far I haven't seen anybody blink yet. It's been pretty solid.
One fast repair.
Probably
Let's get in the
car
car
rendering.
first. Oh, Bugs is behind me, so he definitely had damage.
Hey, Jason, do I have any, like, I can't tell, do I have any damage on my front end?
That's alright. I get a fix real quick.
Okay, punch it. Line up single file.
Hey, Chuck, step outside and slow down a little bit.
It shouldn't.
You look good, Chuck.
4, shot.
It shouldn't mess with us too
Well,
much.
From my angle, it looks like the front end's dented up a little bit for some reason.
Pits are open.
Well, from your center left, looks good.
Catch stop 8, 1, shot.
Yeah, I'll get Jason, no worries.
Hey, Ryan, do I still have a back of my car?
Yeah, yeah, it looks perfectly fine.
Okay, sweet. Awesome.
Literally, I feel like the hit was so light, it could have just been air just getting taken out. Because I didn't even feel me touch you, but I saw it look like you got hit. But you look fine, so.
yeah, Bugs, you got a couple of scuffs on the right rear quarter, but otherwise no damage.
And I was like, why is the back of my car going to the left? It was only like 10 seconds of repair, so it wasn't bad.
Well, you were talking, Tony came across, said it looks like you have scuffs, but on my end you don't have anything, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's all good. Should be fine.
I'll push you up, though. I'll push you to the front.
I think you pushed me enough.
Fair enough.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Okay, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
What, Caitlin? What? What's wrong? It's okay. I gave him a tap. He's fine. He's fine. I haven't wrecked him yet. I say yet because I can't guarantee I won't.
Get ready, going green.
Hey, he brake checked me, okay?
Pace cars in. Green's out, green flag, green flag. That car's a lap down. Car inside.
324.
Hold your line.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Reno.
They're inside.
Yeah. He brake checked me. We'll call it as it is.
That one was at 33.8.
Outside. Hold your line.
He's still there.
Hold your line.
He's still there. Keep digging. Still there.
Keep low.
He's still there. Still there.
Hold your line.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
That's your prediction so far.
He's still there. Still there.
Oh, that outside line is just so much better to be on.
There. Still there. Outside line's
Clear.
clear.
The last lap time was at 31.8.
Sorry, Tyler. All good.
Hey, have a good night, Caitlin. I'll do my best not to wreck Reno here. But I can't guarantee it. Woo! There'll be a lot of traffic to maneuver through. It's not gonna be easy. If I can catch up. My pace here is crap. I know I probably still have some damage, but...
Lap was at 31.9.
Oh my god, Alex.
That lap time was 32.4.
That was a net code. I didn't touch him. This sucks.
Potter is closing in. The gap is now 3.1.
Oh my god.
Still there.
That's gonna hurt me.
Still there.
Because I had to get hard on the brakes there because I panic braked.
Still there.
Hold your line.
Clear.
Clear.
Place.
Ooh. Oh, you're talking about me. No, I barely touched him. It was actually, I think my net code is a little off today because like I said, I don't think I touched bugs on my end because I legit didn't feel it. But he definitely got hit. So. And the same thing just happened to Alex. I think it's just my connection's not the greatest right now. I mean, I'm looking at it and it looks fine. But I think my net coding of it is just a little off.
Hold your line. Keep digging.
Alex, I know I tapped you, but please.
Keep low.
Clear.
Clear.
Right side.
Outside.
Keep
Stay
it
low.
together. Hold your line. Still there.
Hold your line.
That was a force down if I've ever seen it.
21st. You've
Stay
just
low.
done 32.6.
Sorry, Austin.
Outside
Clear
line's clear.
outside.
Oh.
Outside.
Clear.
Clear.
Oh, don't do that, me.
Inside.
What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't matter. Why did I do that?
Outside.
Why did I just turned into the wall. Like, not even like I accidentally hit the wall. I just turned and drove into the wall. I hate this track. Kansas sucks. The worst track on the grid, on the whole grid, all of it. Now that's a lot of damage.
Car inside. Stay high.
Still there.
Hold your line.
Keep it together. Hold your line. He's still
Hold
there.
your line.
He's still there. Clear low.
Clear. Clear.
Place.
Get off the wall. I'm getting the Kansas clap every time I get near that wall.
That time was 33.0.
I was going in a straight line and I said, no, I'm gonna turn right, and just went straight into the wall. I don't know how I'm keeping this much pace after doing that. I don't know. I'm definitely not at full pace now, but I don't know how I'm keeping as much pace as I am.
That was 33.1.
Car outside.
way to go, Ryan.
He's still there.
That's
Clear
good.
inside.
18th. That lap time was 33.5.
Here's
This car is freaking junk.
Outside.
Woo! I didn't do that to him.
Outside.
I didn't put him in the wall. That wasn't me.
17th.
That was for. I'm gonna get crap for that after the race, I know. Sorry, Hilton. I don't think I touched him. Again, I didn't even get an X this time. Zero, not even a 0X, so. I actually didn't touch him. It looked like I did, though. It definitely looked like I touched him.
That was 33.4.
Sorry about that, James.
Oh! Good save, Ty.
Still
Hold
there.
your line.
They're on the
Clear
inside.
inside.
I need another caution so I can get my stuff fixed.
15th place.
My bad, Leonard. I wasn't trying to block you or nothing.
Oh, we got some guys on some. Got a guy on freshies back here.
Car inside. That car is a lap down. 2-5.
Inside
Clear, clear.
The gap ahead is now 4.2 seconds.
Oh man, everyone's pretty far apart. It's gonna be. I need a caution to come out. That'd be the only way something can happen. If one doesn't come out by the time I have to pit, in 25 laps, I have to take my fast repair because my damage is way too much. I'm not fast enough. So.
All right, Ryan. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
6-bit.
Woohoo!
Going inside.
Where did Alex get all this speed from?
Clear, clear.
16, you've just done a 33.7.
Six-bit.
Oh, woo. I put myself in the wall. I put myself in the wall. That was a good block, Alex. I like the aggression. I like it.
Your last lap time was 33.8.
Right, this is the aggression Alex has needed. I should say aggression, but I should say like defensive skills. He usually just doesn't defend. He usually just lets people by. And I'm super happy to see him not be doing that now. He made a mistake and he blocked me to prevent me from getting by him. I could have ducked down low, but right now the premier line is being on the outside, so
You've just done a 33.5.
at least to my knowledge.
P16, that lap was 33.5.
Right now, the only way I can actually keep up with Alex is when he makes a mistake and has to lift. Otherwise, he's just faster than me right now.
Your lap time was 33.5. Your lap time was 33.5.
I do have a couple extra laps than other people of fuel, but I don't know how well it's gonna do me.
Was 33.6. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
I'll take it.
Car inside.
I'll take it.
Still there.
Thank you, Clint.
Clear, clear.
30.
Oh, but I'm gonna lose it all. Ooh, Leonard's in the pits, eh?
P12.
I don't like that Reno just pit.
Leaders
You're
are
pitting now.
Four's sitting in.
Gray is now leading. The gap in front has increased. It's now
Hey, car
around
pitting in.
6.4.
What I need right now is a caution to come out.
P10.
Somebody coming out too hard on cold tires.
Pitting in.
Right front tire's wearing out.
Yeah. Don't care.
That car's a lap down. Leader's pitting now. You're in fourth.
Go outside, pal.
Okay, Ryan, you're in this guy in. The gap's now 6.0. Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Car pit now.
The car behind's pitting now.
Pitting in. Pitting in.
Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits.
You're in third. Good job.
That lap was at 33.7.
That car's a lap down.
Good consistency. Keep coming.
Inside.
You got one.
Alright, back in
Still
second
there.
place.
Me too.
Stay high.
They're low.
Clear, clear. Car
Inside, you got
inside.
one. Inside
Clear, clear.
I think it's time.
Watch your speed. Box in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Rip.
That's it, go.
Car approaching, watch your mirrors.
That car's a lap down.
I need a caution right now. Oh, how about now?
Webb is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.0 seconds. P16. That lap time was 31.7. That's your best lap in this session.
I need Joel to not be where he is. No, I think I still get it. I don't know. Really don't know if I ever get it.
You've just done a 31.9.
Appreciate it. Good. Thank you for that, Austin.
Yeah, no problem.
So, 50 laps of fuel left. And just over 50 laps left, right? 67.
32.2.
So one more pit.
Gap to Webb behind is now 1.2.
Yeah, I'm all for that. Getting 2 green flag stops. I'm happy with that. I'll take it.
Clear, baby.
Car outside.
Staying out.
Getting now. Still there.
Okay, up there.
Clear. Meters hitting now. Meters hitting now.
The next car is Reno.
Meters hitting now.
Oh my god.
This car leaving the pit lane.
You're clear, Ryan.
That lap was at 32.3.
That's Potter.
I'm gonna go into lag here and just hang out behind him. Just kind of follow him. Save as much fuel as I can.
P15. You're reeling Reno in. The gap is now 0.6.
See, I know Alex gets a lot more of his, or a lot of the photos with him in there. So if I just stay near him, I'm guaranteed to be in photos.
Cross flag, halfway to the finish.
Okay, Ryan. Half distance. We think about 38 laps of fuel remaining. Our last lap was at 32.9.
Oh my God, what's wrong? What is wrong with me today, man? My God,
Clear inside.
that is just crap. How did I do it? Why?
Let's get the launch position. P16, you've just done at 33.8.
Watch, now's when the caution would come out. Yeah, I think I do because these don't have my license or my my class prescription in them. I know Jason doesn't like having people be on his bumper. So.
The gap to Webb behind is increasing. It's now 2.6.
Oh,
Clear.
I touched the apron and it pushed me up.
Thanks, Bethel.
Yeah, Bob.
That lap was at 33.1. That lap time was 33.2. Sixteenth place.
Car outside.
Still there. They're high.
Clear outside.
Under right.
Outside. Still there.
Clear up
Clear
high.
outside.
P15. That lap was at 33.3.
Thank you, Al. Yep, yep.
Gaining on this car, the gap is 0.4.
Car inside. Still there.
They're inside.
Clear, clear.
14th. Your lap time was 33.0.
Robert, I'm hitting this one.
I say we go back to Auto Club. Auto Club was way more fun.
Far side. Still there.
To Reno behind us now. 1.7 seconds.
Still there.
Okay, Ryan, we're in the lucky dog position. Let's push hard to keep it.
Still there.
5.
Keep it steady. Still there. Clear
Clear,
inside.
clear.
Far
Far inside.
Inside
Clear
clear.
inside.
P13.
Far
You got one.
inside. Still there.
Clear low.
Clear inside.
The guy in front is Otter.
Okie What happened to Joel?
You've just done 33.1. The gap behind's increased to 1.1 seconds. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
So I'm only a couple spots off of where I started, so I'm not doing too bad, I don't think. We got another round of pits to do. My tires have been way better this time around because I didn't have any kind of hiccups or anything like that happen on them yet. We're doing okay. I had some awesome racing with Alex. That was a lot of fun. So glad to see him being more aggressive and defensive.
Place.
Sorry, bro.
All good, man.
track wash and I've put tires are really worn.
No, you good, Tyler?
So, I'm noticing that a lot of the guys are usually in the top 5, haven't really been in the top 5
33.2.
lately. They end well, but during the races they haven't really been outperforming everybody.
1.9 seconds.
I'm wondering if they're just being conservative throughout these races, or if they're just been struggling and a little bit of a lull. Wow, already only 23 laps left of fuel. So a full tank gives me about 50 laps. About a little less, or a little more, but about 50 laps.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Where do you want me, Nick?
You can just say hi.
Trying to figure out. Good evening, Dusty. I'm trying to figure out fuel.
Thank you.
How much fuel do I need to finish?
That was 33.3.
Because right now, there's 41 laps left. Hey Dusty, hopefully everything has been good with you lately. Hopefully the family's doing good. I have 41 laps of fuel. No, I have 41 laps of the race left. I've only got 21 laps of fuel. So basically, I guess I only need 9 gallons once this fuel stint's done. 9 gallons will give me about 25 or so laps. I guess I can go with 11 just to be safe. 11.9, I think that's good. Hey, I understand that. I've also been sleepy. I've been going to bed a lot sooner. Most days waking up a lot earlier, but today I did not wake up earlier. I slept in today. I was just exhausted for some reason.
The gap behind is now 2.1.
They're outside. They're outside.
Gary. Rucci's pitting. Probably not a bad idea. Because you pit, make it to the end. Leonard's pit.
Osborne
Last
is
lap.
now in the lead. E9. Your last lap time was
Hitting now.
33.5.
Got my last lap back though. I mean, my last lap. A lot of these guys, again, did pit earlier than me. So, I have more fuel.
You're in the top 10.
E8.
Maybe pitting in.
Hitting in.
Well, my math was for when I was out of fuel. Now I don't know.
Back in fifth.
E5.
Hey, car pin this lap.
Pitting this time.
Pitting now.
Is pitting.
Pitting now.
Sergeant
Pitting
was
now.
leading the race.
Hi lad, I'm going one more time.
Oh, the fake out.
I heard Peter pitting. I want to lead a lap.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is Viva. Viva ahead is pitting. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Come on, me. Come on, me. Come on. Oh, wait. Let's go, me.
P3. Lap time was 53.4.
Let's go, me. You do it.
Make up right now.
The gap to Lassiter in front is now 6.9.
Car inside.
They're on the
They're
inside.
inside.
Don't clip that.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Okay, now I'm pitting.
Fit again.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Pitting now.
Sergeant is pitting.
20 seconds repairs. Not taking them.
9's fitting in.
Go, go, go. Be mindful, you only have one set of cars remaining.
Car in front is Reno.
Arena got back in front of me. Look at that. John's working him wonders. Oh, we'll see where I'm at again.
P16.
20 seconds of damage is a killer. No.
15th place. The lap time was at 32.1.
They're inside. Still there.
Inside.
Clear, clear.
Okay, Ryan. You're reeling Reno in. The gap's now 1.1 seconds.
Inside. Well, you got one. They're
They're
inside.
inside.
They
Car
are
inside.
inside. They're low.
Clear, clear.
That was 32.4.
All I know is if a caution comes out, I'm a happy boy. Kind of. I mean, not in terms of I don't get my lead lap back, but it'll be a lot better.
The gap to
And I can
Reno
get fixed.
ahead is now 0.5.
Unless I am down one spot from when I went in the pits at least one spot.
Charles and Ben this time.
Right
Car
side.
outside.
He's slow.
I think there's some rain in turn 3.
V14. The gap to Reno behind is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Alright, got 20 laps to catch someone up by 5 seconds. Yeah, I want to go on record saying Auto Club is way more fun. I don't like this track.
Last lap time was 32.4.
Where do you want to run, Leo? Top or bottom?
Gap to Reno behind is increasing.
Top.
Now 3.1 seconds.
Go ahead. You're clear.
But Aaron's fast, man. This is a track I am not good at.
V14.
To be fair, intermediate tracks I'm not very good at.
That car is a lap down. Inside. They're inside. Laps left.
Okay, Ryan, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 4.3 seconds. You've just done a 32.5.
You're good, Quinn.
Thanks, man.
Someone else I know.
Thank you. Why is he constantly pitting? I don't get it.
You've just done a 32.8.
So he's just getting non-stop penalties. I don't know why else that keeps happening to him.
Inside. Stay high.
He's still there.
Still there.
Still there. Keep it together.
Still
hold your
there.
line. There inside.
Clear, clear.
Go low going for 100, yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
You're in the sky. The gap's now 1.6. You've just done a 32.9.
Well, you didn't see the beginning, so that's okay. Don't worry about that. Although I'm gonna blame your class. It was all your class's fault. And we can blame Alex, that's fine. That's totally fine, just blame Alex. Hashtag blame Alex.
Lap time was 33.0.
Check for line one.
Block him.
Cars
No.
lap down.
Dude, stop.
Block him.
Course truck on top.
Outside. Still there.
Clear.
Clear.
I don't know why he does, he's usually a bottom. I hope somebody chuckled. Good. I'm glad. Okay. As long as my chat chuckles, I don't care if anybody else does. Uh-oh.
Coming on, bud.
Mr. Al Cleveland.
Don't take my first top 5 away, Chuck.
I'd never dream of it.
That's exactly what you're doing.
My heel is hurting.
Then drive faster, I won't take it from you.
I'm trying.
This is really interesting to watch from back here. right?
On your right.
Outside.
He's still there. Keep digging.
So Reno behind
Dang,
is
I'm
prison. It's now
Hold your line.
14 seconds.
He's still there. He's still
Stay
there.
low.
Clear up high.
Clear.
There he is in the wall. We're good.
All right, Ryan. The next car is
Quadra! Chicken out, bug.
B13.
No, GG. I got no power.
Five to go.
The lap time was at 33.3. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
It ain't over yet. A caution can still come out.
This point is probably gonna be me.
There better not be no damn caution.
Down, down.
Bugs, 10 gifted subs.
For me.
Gotta turn my fan on. I'm dying in here.
Oh man.
I'm trying to stay out of the way, Beaver.
2 laps to go.
Oh, my heel is hurting.
2 to go. The gap behind is now 2.6 seconds.
White flag. 1 to go.
Taylor, up for the top line, please.
Don't let him.
I'm staying here because this is the one I know how to run.
Yeah, fair enough, dude.
B13. White flag. 1 more lap.
Robert, I'll make it worth your while. Left turn right now. Hard left turn.
The guy ahead is Beaver.
Come on, Robert.
Good win. Good win, Rucci.
I backed out.
Good battle, Beaver.
Hey, I'll take 13.
Gee, Chuck.
Couldn't let the man have it, could you, Chuck?
13th place.
There's the
That's the
second
end of the race.
Yeah, you do bugs, GG, man.
Bring it on home.
GG's everyone.
Oh, I fucking blew it.
Hey, I think you did good, man.
Yep,
I
good
did
job to
okay.
everybody but the 59 car for keeping the yellow flags away.
But who's this? Who's that?
Tony just roasted you.
Woo! Oh my God, Osborne.
You alright, man?
Dude, you scared the crap out of me. I thought you lost it. We're gonna go up into me. I just panicked.
Panic, you don't gotta hit the wall. You're okay.
I just hit the brakes and it just went out to the right.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Oh, I lost it! Yeah, here's good. I'm good here. Jeez. Oh, I think the 89 wants some words.
You need to get push?
Ugh! I can't turn right. I can't turn right or left.
Just be limiting my bets. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Okay, let's get out of here. Jeez. I want to see. I do want to see me murder Bugs. I mean, me Bugs murdering himself on my nose. Oh. It was netcode. It was netcode. I knew it.
All right, I want to catch up to you guys really fast for a few interviews. Definitely want to talk to the race domination tonight. Matt Rucci taking another win here. Any challenge out there at all whatsoever here at Kansas?
I mean, yeah. You know, going into this race, I thought this would just be a top groove, just everyone just ripping the wall. But the bottom lane, maybe it was the track temp or just it being nighttime. It was the bottom was rolling really good. I was able to hook the apron, you know, and save tires that way, and just be able to keep that lead how it was. But you know, it was a fun race. Good to get a win here. After a few bad weeks, but a lot of fun. Hope everyone enjoyed it.
Fantastic deal. Matt Rucci starting first tonight on pole, led 95 laps tonight, and catching up to Leonard Fodorero. So close, had that momentum of the last two wins here, coming into Kansas tonight. What was the tough part tonight to get it done?
Just not knowing the bottom line was going to work as well as it did. I mean, it's still good to come in here and finish second, still being consistent, and yeah, I definitely didn't expect the bottom lane to come in like that. I always thought the top was the way to go, but I was looking at my tire wear and it wasn't really even. So yeah, definitely a fun race, and congrats to Matt.
Leonard Fodorero starting 10th tonight. I get to second position. Do want to catch up to the 81 of Brandon Buggs. Well, welcome back to your second race, first of all. But number two, how scary was it there in the beginning? First opening laps, and you were able to get through everything tonight and round out a top 10.
Yeah, pretty interesting opening laps. My plan was to just take it easy, and ended up, catching that 59 car after he bumped the wall, and thankfully didn't get ARCA braked after that. That really saved us from any major damage. Came into the pits, decided to just see what my optional repair was. It was only 10 seconds, so I figured, okay, that's a pretty good situation. Got it fixed and went back out, and then just kind of took it easy on the first set. The car really went into a groove after about 10, 15 laps. And everyone was running the high line, yet I seemed to find my speed down on the low line. So I just kept running that and just kept running consistently, and I was catching cars. And next thing I know, I was working my way into the top 10. So yeah, had a great race.
There you go. Starting 15th, ends up 6th. I do want to talk to Brandon Osborne. You started 12th tonight. You were dealing with a lot of lap traffic there as well. And you were running the middle line tonight. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, I struggled real early, as you could kind of see, and practice qualifying, didn't qualify exactly where I wanted to be. So just kind of had to deal with that. Had to search around and find a line on the track, and saw everyone running up top. Little insight. Rucci was telling me that he was, hanging around the bottom, and so I kind of mixed them up and did both, and it worked for me. And I kept running, and I think I could have pushed my car a little more. I think I was saving too much tire. Started catching Leonard there at the end as well. So wish we had an extra, 10, 15 laps, but it is what it is. Did better than I thought I was after practice, and yeah.
Fantastic. Started 12th, ends up 3rd there. Not bad at all. I do want to say, wow, Kyle Carpenter, starting 7th tonight, you're here in 4th. Not a fluke as a rookie, are you? You had some great runs recently, and this one's no different.
Yeah, I'm after qualifying, I didn't know if I was gonna run that far up or not, but just it just worked out, and I seen Matt running the bottom, and just kind of went back and forth between the top and the bottom, just whatever I felt was best, and just ran it. And it's a lot of fun racing these guys up here.
Fantastic stuff. There you go. 7th and finishes 4th. Last one I want to talk to real fast is Wes Graham. Wes, you were up there in front. You had something for the 28 there for a while, led some laps, and then everything kind of just changed there.
Yeah, just completely lost the track, man. Kansas has always been, rip defense, and you could run the bottom for maybe like 2-3 laps, and it would absolutely eat your tires up. And unfortunately, I
Chicken
think
quesadilla, please.
whatever they've done to it, when they changed how the air works against a wall, it's completely like changed the outer groove for me, and I've just lost touch with it, man. Ain't no harm, no foul. The league admin in me is so happy and so proud that this race went, with just the one caution, and everybody was, just out there driving the absolute tires off these cars, and the racer in me is like, well, I led a couple of laps, and just absolutely killed the right front on both of those runs, and I took 2 tires on that last stop to see if I could maybe make up some position, and the car was just so squirrely that it was
Both
like, well,
white rice and green sauce, please.
back it down, not cause a caution. But I mean, great race overall for everybody. Really proud of everybody. Congrats to Rucci and everything.
Well, fantastic. There you go. Good to hear that everybody was able to get it done with only one caution tonight. Absolutely crazy. Let you guys get to your driver's meeting, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for the broadcast. All right, let's go to Mr. Johnston. What you got, man?
Oh, I don't have anything.
All right, Isaiah, what did you just like lose connection there, or what happened at the beginning?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Qualified pretty good, and the internet just decided it wasn't meant to be. So I was pretty much just spectating from my car. But yeah.
10-4, man.
Oh my God,
Joel,
no,
what you got, man?
no, no, no,
Yeah, I had a bad one tonight.
no.
Move on to the next one.
Oh my God, I'll be right back. No.
All right, Clint.
Oh Jesus. No,
Well,
God.
first off, I ain't gonna
Nasty.
say I had fun because that's kind of boring on my
Absolutely nasty.
Felt like, I don't know, the car felt totally different from Monday night, but tried some different things, early pitting, off sequence from you guys, tried 2 at the end. That was a no-go. It was extremely hard to handle there. After about 10 laps, it kind of started feeling a little better, but I think I got my spotter situation fixed because I don't think we had any close calls from what I could tell. Congrats, Matt, on another win. And I guess we'll go pick corn next week.
All right, 10-4. Robert Kellert, actually, because both Roberts finished back-to-back there. So we'll go with Kellert first.
I do get confused when people say Robert now. Yeah, no one needs to hear much from me. I got a 0x. Yay, that's my night. It was fun enough. Congrats on the win, Rucci.
Yeah, you, Clint, and Mr. Webb all got a 0x, and he isn't in here. So I'll move on to Bethel. What you got there, bud?
Yeah, it was a good race. got out of shape a few times coming off of 4 and hit the wall. Surprisingly, I only got one 2x, and it was from when I hit the wall, the least like aggressive of all of them. Um, it was a good race. Not my favorite track on the circuit. Excited for Iowa though, so that should be good.
All right, Mr. Thomas, what you got, bud?
Qualified 8th, which is probably the best I've ever done, but kind of knew going into it that that probably wouldn't stick, especially after I started dropping back. So I just kind of stayed and tried not to push
Oh,
too
and that was
hard, not
nasty.
get into contact with anyone.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's
Had
what
a
it
little
was,
bit of
Dusty.
contact with Austin after he clipped the wall and I couldn't slow down in time. So sorry about that, Austin. But other than that, it was okay race.
What is it called? Starlight? Is that what it is?
Jeffro Spills, what you got, man?
Yeah, at
Stay on
least
the
I
bottle.
finished one better than my qualifying. One caution.
No, it's not
That
licorice.
was-
I got
that
an
was,
immediate
pretty
headache
good.
from it,
Long
and
race,
I
was
usually
like,
get
"Oh,
an
man."
immediate headache from black.
But just a handful of people had 4X, a handful had 2, and the rest had 0. 25 cars in the field. I don't know about the one fast repair rule, but something seems to be producing a lot better and more competitive racing out there. So awesome job by everybody. I had a blast, and congrats on your latest win there, Matt.
Yeah, I could have told you that, Steinhoff. I had a couple of bottles of it myself.
I just about
Let's see.
puked. I took it and I just went no, and I left. I was disgusting.
Well, somebody I'm glad it had a pretty uneventful race, and stuck in there to the end. Mr. Barkman, how you doing, bud?
Pretty good. Good to be back. I'm way out of practice, so I missed pit road twice tonight. That really killed me. But now it's good to be back and fun to race again.
All right, Reno, what you got?
Yeah, not a bad race. Could have been way more aggressive on pit road, but I think I was a little hesitant because Monday night I got that speeding penalty. But yeah, Scott there at the end was definitely on a mission to, come get 15th from me, and luckily he managed to hold him off by the skin of my teeth there. Yeah, had a great race. Try to save tires a little bit more on that second run, but probably should have, maybe saved a little more there.
Adjust.
Alrighty. Let's see. Cleveland.
On.
Yeah, went pretty good. Learned a lot from Monday. Didn't spin out coming into the pits this time. Took
can't
care
get
of
it
my
to
tires
sit
a little
still.
better, but yeah, I don't know how to run that bottom line and
Oh
not
my gosh.
kill the tire, or even try to run fast and not kill the tire. So I got to work on that for next race.
All right. Steinhoff, it tastes like Skittles got dissolved in a.
It tastes like cat vomit. It was.
That's your
Yeah,
fault.
that was nasty. Never again. I don't even trust the regular one. Not doing it. No, I had decent fun. I had a lot of fun driving against Alex. Something slipped Alex. You've gotten very aggressive, and that made me happy. I didn't care what position I was in. It was just awesome to have you constantly blocking me, and I couldn't get by you. That was a lot of fun. And then at some point at the beginning of the race, I was just an idiot and went from the bottom lane and just turned right on the back stretch and went right into the wall. So other than that, I had decent fun. And again, sorry, Bugs, about that incident at the beginning. I was just looking around everywhere but the wall. That's where I went. So on to next week.
Alrighty. Beaver said his throat hurts. Mr. Potter, what you got, man?
It tastes nasty.
Yeah,
Whatever
just,
flavor it is,
ran
it's
out of
nasty.
town real early and went from it was like 3rd or 4th all the way back to 24th, and had to work my way back up to 11th by the end of the race. And honestly, I wish I wouldn't hit the wall because I felt like the car, like I just felt pretty good about it by the end of the race. I was having a lot of fun with the car. Had a lot of fun with Bieber there at the end of the race. So wish I wouldn't hit the wall, but not a bad rally at least.
All right. Let's see. Jason is here. All right, cool. P10, dude, what you got?
Yeah, I also started out riding the top like everybody else, and then I realized that wasn't working, so I moved to the bottom, started picking up spots, but I wasn't where I wanted to be. I was like in the teens, so I was like in 10th on back, mixed in between there like 15 or so. So I figured I'd try, something different, save my tires, and then everybody started coming in the pit on like lap 48. And then I looked at my fuel and seen I could go like 63 laps, so I ran my tank out and then came in and got my fuel and I immediately just started saving again. Like every corner, I was shutting the car off, but I was able to make it one stop. But I thought other people would try to do that as well.
You're an absolute madman. Congrats for making it the entire way one stop. Jeez. Lucita, what you got, man?
Oh, not too much. Great run. That was pretty fun there. I just wish I didn't make as many mistakes as I did. I hit the wall a couple times, slowed the car up, and then locked up the rears going into the pits and lost about 10 seconds. So, a little pissed off about that, but yeah, self-inflicted wounds, if you will.
I figured that's what it sounded.
It is what it is. Congrats, Rucci, on the win, and on to next week.
All right. Nick, what you got, man?
That was just a long, decent race, I guess.
Where are we next week?
I'm with Clint. It felt a lot different from Monday for me.
Iowa.
But overall wasn't bad. Just happy. I think I got it's like my third or fourth 0x in a row. So
Dusty, I would have rather a
happy with
dog
that.
vomited on the floor.
And I don't think the Starlight is all that bad. I feel like it tastes like no, it's like maybe like vanilla Coke or like maybe like a cream soda and
That's
Coke.
blasphemous. That's
No.
blasphemous.
Yeah, see,
No.
It does not taste
see,
like
yeah,
vanilla.
tell him to stop talking.
No,
On to
see-
the next guy.
Sir.
Hey, what? Hey.
Go ahead.
Okay, I was waiting too. I was waiting.
I'm like, where you at, dog?
Okay, next guy.
I guess we will move on to the next one.
Next guy. Wait.
I said next guy.
Okay, well, I'm good. I'm done.
Bugs, anything you want to add there, bud?
Oh my god.
I had a lot of fun. It was I didn't know how to feel about this track going into it. Didn't get a lot of practice, but car just I don't know, something clicked for me, I guess. Felt good. It's a good combo. So glad I could, run at a decent pace for this race. And don't worry about it, Ryan. I did the same thing last week, hit the wall, took everybody out. So I'm just glad, good job on everybody behind us for the wreck avoidance. I was looking down the track, seeing if anyone was going to slam into me, and you guys all got around. So that was awesome. And I think that kind of helped me in the long run was getting towards the back and then just being able to kind of just take it easy and kind of see what lines everybody was running and kind of mess with my line and see what I liked. And yeah, that bottom line worked out for me. So I had a blast.
Yerp. Let's see. Jerry, you want to add anything there, bud?
Just had a good race. We had some good battle there going on in one of the runs earlier on, and just had a great race. And wish I could be here every week.
All right. Osborne, you got anything else?
Yeah, good job, Rucci. I wish we would have had a caution somewhere because I think Leonard, Kyle, myself, a couple other guys could have gave a good run towards the end since we figured the track out. But, it was fun. Everyone did a good job keeping it clean, and everyone's getting a lot better. So it's good to see.
All right, Leonard, you got anything else there, bud?
Cars go in circles real fast. But no, it was a fun race. So, yeah.
All right. Ruchi, anything else you want to add, dude?
Yeah, I just good job everyone for keeping it green for most of the race for 2 races in a row now. Yeah, I mean, I was probably just as surprised as everyone else as the bottom was working as good as it was. And yeah, also I want to thank Osborne for damaging my bumper after the race. That was good. Almost failed tech, so
We're even.
Race control. You got anything you want to throw down here?
Let's do it just like this again next week. That was perfect for me. But let's take the 28 and the 9 car and swap their positions for the finish.
Okay.
But no, it was a good race. It was great for me. You guys, everybody did a great job. All those green flag stops were awesome. Dylan's was the most exciting, but yeah, everybody did a good job.
All right. Well, GG's all around. Yeah, next week's Iowa. If you haven't, we will. If you haven't done Iowa, we do corn stuff. So make sure you bring out your best corn cars, and yeah, that's it. It's Kansas, baby. We'll be running Iowa next week. So Monday night will be 125 laps. Thursday is 150. So another nighttime race, and then we go into Mid Ohio after that. So kind of a odd March, good mix of tracks. So make sure to practice if you can. If you can't, then it's on you. And appreciate y'all coming out. Thank you. Another 25 car field. So I think we're going to crush our averages here this season. So let's just keep it up and keep rolling. I think pretty soon we should have a yeah. Then next week is freaking 5 races to go in the season. So Vegas will start the drop weeks. So y'all know kind of where you fall in. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your week. We'll see you Monday and Thursday.
Hi everybody. Oh,
Jinx. Hi, everybody.
Jinx,
Love y'all.
Starlight.
Love y'all. Take care,
Drink
everybody.
Starlight. No, you try it.
No.
Miller Lite.
Yes.
Rawr.
Hi everybody. Well, what a bunch of weirdos. Well, okay, that's it. I had a lot more fun tonight than normal. Cool with it. I don't have any plans for tomorrow. I may stream, I may not. I definitely am streaming on Sunday. 12 my time, so good luck knowing when that is. It's 2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. I'll be streaming then. It'll be a flight thing. Sunday Fun Day campaign is back. I'm excited. So, bye. Bye. Don't drink the Starlight. It's nasty.